Alright, I'm watching Netflix. I hope I get the right scene. I tried getting screenshots because in the show, it's called In From the Cold, there's a beam of light that moves across the screen. It could just be an error, and now I can't find it. But I played it back to see if it was the one that is in here all the time. Because I have a lot of pictures with just the white light beaming down. And that was the door that just went by. Holy shit. I think I passed it. And anyway, I found it on the TV, but I keep rewinding, and this is smart TV, so it just is like it goes super fast. I can't catch it, and I can't get back to the spot where I saw it in the first place because this happens to me a lot, and I'll rewind and there's nothing there. That's it. See it? And it eat blue, green, and white. That's exactly like my light that comes across the well, in the videos, but it's from like the ceiling, or at least out of the ceiling down to me. It's always over me, and I feel like I'm protected by God. I think that it's the light of God. I think that all these light beings come from Christ consciousness, is what I would call it, but you may call it whatever it may be, a higher place, a love energy. But it's bright, and if we sincerely in our life every day truly want, to have our own personal heaven, I guess. It's work, and it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of suffering, but there's a lot of reward, and I do mean this emotional, and it's also um physical because we carry pain in our body. But you get gifts, and that went right over my eye. It is so crazy in here. I went into the bathroom, no, the bedroom, and one went past my left ear. It made sound. You could hear it. You can't always hear them. Yeah, well, they sound like electricity or static sometimes even, or a buzzing. And if they're gigantic and weird, freaky shapes like octopus legs with butterfly wings or something, they make crazy sound. And when you play that video back, you think I just got one off my fingertip. Yep, same one. When you play that back, you can't even hear yourself talking because the energy is just that it just me so electric. This entity is pure electricity. Look at those two. See, they look invisible tonight. Does anybody find a pattern on that? Anybody that has orbs that like pre-full moon, they're semi-invisible. Post-full moon, they're solid color. Sometimes they have stripes. Sometimes they're just like spirals, and the phoenix and birds and butterflies are just shapes, letters and numbers. I never know what I'm going to get. Psi symbol, I get that a lot. 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet, and it means everything psychic. And then you'll get confirmation, like I'll see the number 23 everywhere, and just anybody else do that? Leave it in a comment, please. I really appreciate it. This is how we learn and grow from each other. And I think that I chose this already just to help others my entire life as best as I could and take pain and tragedy and turn it around and make it glorious. That's all. You give so much love that you just become invisible. And you just flying on up and leaving your love imprint behind. I don't know how else to say it, but it is an energy. It absolutely is. And you could see that energy if you walk. Well, I can. Or mostly I could feel that energy. I feel it in my body. Then I could see it. And it's usually a person's aura. It could be anything. It could be orbs around the person, but anything energetic and light is what I'm saying. Because the orbs are energy and light, you are energy and light, and want to go to the place where everything's energy and light, ultimately, is what I'm saying. So I live every day like it's, emotionally, what my thoughts, like it's the last one. I always say thank you, God, when I wake up. I talk to God, Jesus, the archangels, the saints, all day long, and my loved ones, just out loud. And then I go to bed when I'm finally ready to go to sleep, which sometimes isn't 24 hours later or even 48, which I don't like. Um, I say thank you before I go to bed, and I say thank you when I eat. But I'll think, I don't. I gotta go back to eating some meat, but I will think. I don't eat red meat, but I would thank the cow, the farmer, and God. You could tell if they were mean to the cow or not. I could feel that in my body too. And if you're empathic like me or clairsentient, that is not the easiest thing to be. And my heart goes out. You really got to take, maybe some people have this gift like from the get go. Oh, that hurts. It's not my pain. That won't happen again. And you're good to go. I got to learn that one over and over and over because each one I think is a higher level of pain. And sometimes you just cannot block it. But if it's not mine, I think I have to figure out, do I go through the pain with this person? Or is it theirs and theirs alone? And then I just wait to either have a dream of the universe, the orbs. I mean, I can meditate and communicate, but I don't do that a lot. I will say prayers, but and I do hear voices here and there, and I do see people, but there's only like 3 or 4 people that I consciously allow that to help me, and of course that's my mother, my sister, Jesus, archangels, Raphael, Michael, all the archangels. That's fine. No, that's not asking too much. St. Anthony, St. Jude, St. Francis, Mother Mary, and plus we're Italian coming from Brooklyn and Long Island. So every one of those names that I just said, we have statues of every one of them and paintings in every room. People come over for a cup of coffee, just feel guilty. I shit you not. They want to do no wrong. and God in every room, but beautiful, beautiful artwork. And I don't know, I grew up adoring that. Adoring. I felt nothing but adoration. Hello, light blue green. Green is Archangel Raphael. And I just have always felt like that. And when I go to a church that I grew up in and went to Catholic school, that church was just like a big holiday. That was my security blanket. And, dancing school, dancing was like that too. If you can have that at least once in your life, and I've had that many, many, many times, you'll hold on to that joy and be grateful that you had it at all. And then try to pass that on to someone else. Maybe not even the same way, but do pass it on. And that could be just in plain kindness. Not everybody's kind. We don't need bullies in 2022. And you really got to wake up and trust your intuition, even if it sounds absolutely insane in your mind. You're probably right. So there's that. And now I'm 8 minutes in, Jabba. That video, I think that's the orb that I have in my house. That's why they won't let you videotape from the movie on my phone or do a screenshot per the movie. And I've never had that happen before. And I gotta tell you too, for the last, couple of months, I have been seeing orbs in TV shows, not meant to be there, you could tell. One, sometimes they're slow and they'll loop-de-loop and they'll come back. It'll be one and they're gone and there's not another one. Sometimes there's one in like 5 out of 10 scenes. Lucifer has a couple of episodes with orbs. There's, God, I said this myself. Yesterday I watched a couple of movies, orbs. Really more common than you think, and it's the most popular movies. And some of those stupid-ass horror ones where they go into the mental facility and there are orbs in there. But I see them all the time, and then I have to rewind because I don't know if they came from my house or went into the TV, or came out of the TV and now they're in my house, or is it in the film? So the more I see 9/11, I gotta shut up. The more I see going forward, the more I see. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, I just want to share some wisdom with you. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate you listening. And I really love that I have new subscribers. Welcome. And thank you so much. Dale, I'll give a shout out to you because you are fucking awesome. And I love you. And Steph, I miss you. Hugs and kisses, guys. Peace and love. Be love, be light, be kind, because it doesn't matter. And peace to every living thing everywhere. Thank you. Have a great night and a great tomorrow. Which is today, because tomorrow never comes. Good night.